As free agency just opened up yesterday of July 1st, there's a lot of key additions that the Lakers have just made that makes them a more even powerful threat to be a title contender. Along with Lonzo Ball, Kyle Kuzma, and Brandon Ingram, they've also added JaVale McGee and Lance Stevenson. Those two guys especially will help the team in terms of giving them veteran leadership, giving them good points off the bench, and also giving them that championship mold, especially from JaVale McGee, a two-time champ. He will definitely teach the guys, worked with Luke Walton. I think this is a great signing for the Lakers. Obviously, these two guys will definitely help the team. Oh, and by the way, LeBron James just signed with the Lakers.
LeBron James all the way in.
And here comes Simmons the other way, 3-on-2. Simmons eludes the defender and lays it in with that. Certainly the length altered that shot. Not an equivalent steps.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Burn here, bringing yet another video here in the Charge, giving you the latest NBA news and rumors and also basketball opinions. And guys, like I talked about in the intro, guys, we got to talk about this huge free agency signing, and that is, of course, LeBron James. And before we go into that, go and hit that subscribe button, go and hit that like button. Remember to go and check out our fixer-uppers on the New York Knicks. Great video to watch. We talk about how they can improve for the future and potentially become a playoff team, but now we got to talk about the LA Lakers and how they can become a title contender. Once again, LeBron James has shifted the power of the NBA in terms of where the top player has gone. It seems like all the top players, maybe the top 5, depending on your list, of course. You know, you have Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Steph Curry, Anthony Davis, and James Harden all in the Western Conference. That's probably, you know, some of the top 10 NBA players. That's 5 of them. Meanwhile, in the East, they only have a couple. I mean, I would say in terms of top-tier talent, you know, you have Kyrie, you have Giannis, you have Embiid. But other than that, you know, other guys are young, up and coming. And it's just an interesting thing to see that NBA has on their hands right now is that, like, do you do now the top 16 teams are now in the playoffs instead of, you know, doing the Eastern versus Western Conference thing. It's going to be an interesting thing for Adam Silver to have his hands on. I would love to know his opinion on it. I don't think he said anything yet, but we do know Kobe's opinion of it, and he just texted Ramona Shelburne saying, "I love it." Other report that's coming from this is that there's no press conference or welcome party for James to the Lakers. Like I said, he wanted to make this a little more low-key, even though it's not really low-key because everyone's talking about it. But let's just talk again what this does, not only for LeBron's legacy, but also what it does for the Lakers, and is it the first domino to land another all-star type of player? So what does this do for LeBron James' legacy? I don't think it really does that much. For the older guys, the guys that are a little bit older, the Jordan heads, I would say that they would be more inclined to say, you know what, this kind of ruins it for me. I'm done with LeBron James, because to them, LeBron James has been moving teams, you know, back and forth, trying to cherry pick titles. But right now, this team is not really a title contender in terms of they're the odds-on favorite. Obviously, I'd said they're a title contender, but when you have to face the Golden State Warriors or even the Houston Rockets for that matter, especially in the Western Conference, I think it's going to be a little bit more difficult for the Lakers right now to really compete with them, because I don't know what the progression of Lonzo Ball is. I don't know what the progression of Kyle Kuzma is in terms of stepping it up to the next level. Lonzo Ball has proven to be a little bit, he gets injured quite a bit, and I would love to see what he does. Obviously, you know, he got injured again with the meniscus thing, but I would love to know how he is able to recover from that, and has his jump shot improved. Like I said, his jump shot is going to be the biggest factor into how he either gets, 1, he might get traded, or 2, he might stay if LeBron James likes Lonzo Ball that much. So it's going to be an interesting watch to see. And then I think what this does for in terms of trading for a player, I think this does bring Kawhi to LA, because why else would LeBron come? He's not going to come and play with young guys. I think that's been established throughout his career, in terms of, you know, the Miami days to where he's at now with the Cavs and now with the Lakers. I think there's going to be a trade for Kawhi, whether it's going to be soon or later, or even, you know, wait till next year. I think he needs to play with another top-tier talent, because he's never gone to a team before where there hasn't been a guy that has been kind of in that top 10-esque NBA talent level. So going to the Lakers, there's no one like that right now, right? You got a couple of young players. They could be good. You know, Brandon Ingram could become a top 5 player if he continues to progress the way he does. And I want to know from you Kobe fans and also Magic fans and just anyone that's a Laker fan, are you happy with this move or are you disappointed with this move? I've had a lot of mixed reactions from people. I think a lot of Lakers fans accept it, but then again, a lot of Laker fans are upset by it because it's like, you know what, it's Kobe's team. It's not really his team. It feels like now Kobe's getting pushed aside. But I don't think he's getting pushed aside at all. I think Kobe is going to embrace this because it's going to be a great thing for the Lakers. He's a Laker for life, right? You gave him 2 jersey retirements, and he's kind of shown you the loyalty of being that guy that you've just built your team around for the past, decade. So you got to give it to Kobe. He's very humble. He's very respectful. And I want to know what you guys think in terms of who else do the Lakers bring. Obviously, I talked about it before jokingly that JaVale McGee and Lance Stevenson. But I think those 2 guys actually do add a little bit of help for what the Lakers are trying to do. Lance Stevenson, a great role player off the bench. It's going to be interesting to see that Lance Stevenson is now going to be teaming up with LeBron James. I wonder if how the practice is going to go for them, because that's going to be very heated at times, I'm assuming. But also JaVale McGee is a great center for the Warriors. He did a great job of being that great energy role player type, and I'm sure that's what Luke Walton's looking for. Obviously, they're not going to sign Julius Randle back, so they're going to need some boards, and JaVale McGee will be able to get those boards along with LeBron James helping out as well. And another question, I guess, is also, what does this do if this team is going to stay intact? What does this do for Brandon Ingram's progression? He's been progressing every year. He's become now a 16-point per game scorer. He's on the verge of getting that Giannis treatment where, you could see that, like, teen type of scoring, and then he can go to the 20s type of scoring. I mean, that's what I'm hoping that Brandon Ingram does, because I feel like he can be there at some point, but it's going to be up to how LeBron James if he's going to be the point guard, or like I said, Lonzo Ball, is he going to be heavily used in this lineup for the Lakers? Is he going to be in there with LeBron James? Lonzo Ball doesn't have a jumper right now. He's still working on it, and with the torn meniscus, it's going to take even longer. But at the same time, I'd have no doubt that Lonzo could potentially be a really good, solid player. Like I said, Jason Kidd-esque. Is LeBron James going to be more off the ball? Is he going to be on the ball? It's just going to be an interesting thing to watch, and we'll just have to figure this out. And for Kyle Kuzma, I think this is actually a great thing for him, because Kyle Kuzma is the perfect kind of 4 that LeBron loves. It's a stretch 4 that can shoot at the 3, help out on defense, but also score and head to the rack. I think he's going to be a very good player for LeBron James. I think if there is going to be a trade, I think he's going to be one of the pieces that is going to stay. I feel like Brandon Ingram and Lonzo Ball will be most likely leaving, just because Kyle Kuzma is so much valuable in terms of what he can bring to LeBron James type of offensive style. But like I said, I want to know your guys' opinion on this story. Obviously, it's a big one. Let me know in the comments down below. LeBron James to LA. Good move or bad move? Anyway, guys, this has been your boy Bernie here on The Charge, giving the latest NBA news and rumors and also basketball opinions. Go and hit that subscribe button. Go and hit that like button. Go and check out our other videos. And I'll see you on the next free agency update. Anyway, guys, peace.